on the gate, and they're at the top of the stretch. Here they come. The rough end pacing Sporty B Skip Along is firing out. George is second, coming from the outside. That's Western Sexy third into the turn. Woodmere Ideal Arts away fourth. Then in fifth, Alberta's Guy. Tipsy McStaggers, she's sixth in the early trailer. Southfield Sassy, up the backstretch they go. On the front end, Sporty B Skip Along by a couple for Norris Rogers. Second is George, third at the rail, Western Sexy. In mid-pack fourth, that's Woodmere Ideal Art. Then in fifth, Alberta's Guy. Tipsy McStaggers sixth, and going to the outside seventh, Southfield Sassy underway. The quarter up in 29 and 4. Sporty B Skip Along widening his lead at the 3/8. George goes second. Western Sexy third. Alberta's Guy coming first up. Fourth on the outside, Woodmere Ideal Art now trapped in fifth, racing sixth, Southfield Sassy, now the trailer, Tipsy McStaggers are halfway home, and Sporty B Skip Along by 3 on George. The opening half mile, they were there in a minute and 2. Racing third, that is Western Sexy. On the outside, Alberta Sky fourth, Southfield Sassy. Now fifth, Woodmere Ideal Art, the heavy favorite. Nowhere to go, 6. And the trailer, that's Tipsy McStaggers, 7th. 3/4 next. Sporty B Skip Along has some company. George joining him on the outside. Racing up the third, that's Alberta Sky. Fourth at the rail, Western Sexy. 3/4, 1:30 and 1. They have an 8 left to go. George clear on the lead, turning for home. Alberta Sky is second. Sporty B Skip Along backpedals third. Coming forward, Southfield Sassy. Western Sexy on the wire. George and Chevrolet. Second is Alberta Sky. Tight on the line for third. We'll need a show photo. Time for the mile in 1:59 and 3.
Well, we said he had a chance to go back-to-back here tonight, and this is George coming through the stretch here. Story of the race was actually Sporty B Skip Along, laying down those early fractions there, 29 and 4, a minute and 2/5. But as they reached the 3/4 in 1:30 and 1, George started to zero in and track down that leader, Sporty B Skip Along. As you see through the stretch, gets by there. Alberta Sky goes a rally late as well. It's not going to be enough, though. George is going to get it done here. 3/4 in 1:30 and 1. They stopped the timer in 1:59 and 3. George and Chevrolet get it done in the 8th.
There's a look at George and Walter as they move into the 8th race winner's circle. George by pacing gelding 5 by Western Paradise from the Run the Table Dam Wind Sun Athena. Owned by Riley Farms Limited, and here with Riley of Summerside. George Riley greets them in the winner's circle as the trainer. Walter Chevrolet in the driver's seat. George gets his 10th lifetime victory tonight, 1:59 and 3.